And we do want to thank everybody out there tuning in. Did have technical difficulty last yesterday, and that's all been fixed. We do want to give a shout out to Johnny getting everything fixed here at the fairgrounds. Also, we did not get race number 1 up live, but we will be live today right at 12:30 post time for race number 1. And like we were saying earlier, this is our next to the last weekend here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds. So if you look inside your program, the racing action will be on Saturday and Sunday. We'll have Aged Iowa added on Saturday and Sunday here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds, September 10th and 11th. Then we'll head north for September 17th and 18th at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. And then the Humboldt Sire Stakes up at the Iowa Sire Stakes at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds on Sunday, September 25th. And the Iowa Finals Consolation will go on October 1st. And Iowa Finals on Sunday, October the 2nd. So that is our future dates. Mark them on your calendars. Officials for this afternoon, presiding judges Mike Morales, Kelowna, Illinois. Photo finish and charter is Brenda Groderhop out of Toulon, Illinois. Starter will be Mike McDaniel out to Iowa, along with driver Lyle Miller doing on behind the wheel. Clerk course Judy Rowland from Grinnell, Iowa. Official timer Jerry Hamilton out of Letts, Iowa. Executive secretary is Dana Meyer, and Dana downstairs taking care of the merchandise side of it. And your track announcer myself, Tony Paris out of Ottumwa, as we get set to go with race number 1. So take a look at race number 1. Horse number 1, Prince of the Field, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa, Tyson Paris, Tumwa, Iowa, Norman Nestle, Stevensville, Montana, in 2 minutes. Horse number 2, Henry the Traveler, owned, trained, and driven by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa, 10 outings with 2 seconds. Last raced Humboldt was 5th. Horse number 3, Battle King, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Been out 9 times with 2 wins, 4 seconds, and 3/3. Last raced at Humboldt was 2nd. Horse number 4, Spectre Springer, owned by Fred Wagner, Wellman, Iowa. Trained and driven by Adam Hauser. 12 outings with 5 wins, 2 seconds. Last raced at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 5, Fox River Luke, leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Amos Hines trains and Royal Roland drives. 12 outings with 5 wins and 4/3. Last raced at Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 6, Fuzzy Duck Going Spy. Add trotting hobbles to Fuzzy Duck Going Spy, owned by Paul Samuel Hostetler, Kelowna, Iowa. Lee Patrick Heron will do the training and the driving. 9 outings with 1 win and 2 seconds. Last raced at Humboldt was 6th. That is your field of 6. Iowa registered 3 years of age on the trot, colt and gelding division. So looking for a field of 6, and right at 6 minutes till post time. Right about 6 minutes till post time. So start getting those horses ready for race number 1. Also, a reminder, Gina and Juanita Rowland downstairs. They take care of the pick the winner and pick 10. You got to have that orange card turned in before the start of race number 1. That orange card, that is the pick 10. If you can pick all 9, they'll write you a check, $1,500. So we'll give you the 10th one for free today. It's kind of like a bogey. And we do want to thank Connie Rowland and the track conditioner out there. Connie in the big red tractor doing the track conditioning today. Yeah, possibility maybe Travis Scheck taking care of the watering duties. I think it is Travis. Yeah, it is. Travis giving everybody a wave there. And we do want to give a shout out to Johnny with our YouTube live stream and whoever else had the awesome mixer board get the sound fixed here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds. So cross your fingers. Hopefully everything is good to go the rest of the afternoon. And also we do have a young gentleman from Webster, Iowa flying a little drone action today. Good to see Earl McKay. Don't think anything of it. He's just collecting nickels. Now, right at 3 minutes till post time, start bringing those horses on for race 1. Prince of the Field, Henry the Traveler, Battle King, Spectre Springer, Fox River Luke, and Fuzzy Duck Going Spy. That is your field of 6. 3-year-old Iowa registered. And we do want to thank Allison McGregor, all the way from the state of Kansas, on the bugle for race number 1. Thank you, Allison. Horseman, parade your horses for race 1. So race number 1, taking a look at race 1. Iowa registered 3 years of age and 3 years of age on the trot. Horse number 1, Prince of the Field, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa, Tyson Paris, Tumwa, Iowa, Norman Nestle, Stevensville, Montana. Trained by Adam Hauser, driven by Chad Swenson. Been out 15 times with 4 wins, 4 seconds, 1/3, and that line 9-1 from Running Aces was second in 2 minutes. Horse number 2, Henry the Traveler, owned, trained, and driven by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa, 10 outings with 2 seconds. Last race, Humboldt was 5th. Horse number 3, Battle King, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. 9 outings with 2 wins, 4 seconds, 3 thirds. Was second at Humboldt last weekend. And Spectre Springer, owned by Fred Wagner, Wellman, Iowa, trained and driven by Adam Hauser. 12 outings, 5 wins, 2 seconds. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 5, Fox River Luke, leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana, trained by Amos Hines, driven by Royal Roland. 12 outings with 5 wins and 4 thirds. Last race Humboldt was 3rd. And horse number 6, Fuzzy Duck Going Spy, owned by Paul Hostetler, Kelowna, Iowa, Lee Patrick Heron, training and driving. 9 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds. Last race at Humboldt was 6th. That is your field of 6. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, colt and gelding division. Nine races on our card here this afternoon. On a overcast here in the Watch Here Keokuk County Fairgrounds. And right at 70 degrees, they're forecasting a high of 77 with the wind out of the north-northeast at 8 miles an hour, gust up to 12 to 14, and feels like 70 degrees. Now post parade for race number 1. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. Field of 6, going for $6,875. We spill our money up 45, 25, 15, 10, and 5% of the $6,875. Post parade, horse number 1, Prince of the Field with Chad Swinson. Horse number 2, Henry the Traveler with Jim Reese. Horse number 3, Spectre or Battle King with Gary Lyles. Horse number 4, Spectre Springer with Adam Hauser. Horse number 5, Fox River Luke with Royal Roland. And horse number 6, Fuzzy Duck Going Spy with Lee Patrick Heron. That is your field of 6. That starter Mike McDaniel has called for a field of 6. We'll score 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. Prince of the Field, Henry the Traveler, Battle King, Spectre Springer, and Fox River Luke all racing off the gate. Fuzzy Duck Going Spy out of that back tier. And gate is rolling. As they work past the draw gate. 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, colt and gelding division. As they round the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 1. Picking up speed. And here we go, off and trotting. It's Spectre Springer to the far outside. Battle King down to the inside. Racing 3rd, Prince of the Field. In 4th, Fox River Luke. Out on top, showing the way, it is Spectre Springer. Spectre Springer with Adam Hauser in control. Racing 2nd, Battle King. Racing 3rd is Prince of the Field. Racing 4th is Fox River Luke. Off of 2 down the backside as they head to the quarter pole, it is Spectre Springer. Spectre Springer out on top. Battle King races 2nd. Prince of the Field races 3rd. And 4th, Fox River Luke. 5th, Henry the Traveler at the quarter. 31 3/5, 31 3. Out on top, showing the way. It is Spectre Springer. Battle King races second. Prince of the Field in third. Fox River Luke races fourth. In fifth, Henry the Traveler. As they round the far turn, make their way down to complete the first half of the mile. Out on top, it's Spectre Springer. Now Fox River Luke tips out up first over, first up. As they come to the half, it is Spectre Springer out on the front end. Racing second is Battle King. All four right there. 102 and 3/5, 102 and 3. So equal fractions right there on 31 seconds. Out on top showing the way, it is Spectre Springer. Racing second, Fox River Luke in third, Battle King in fourth, Prince of the Field. Down the backside as they head to the three-quarter pole. Out on top showing the way, it is Fox River Luke starting to edge out now. And now Spectre Springer back to the inside. Fox River Luke still parked to the outside. As they go to the three-quarter pole, it's Spectre Springer. 134, 134. Out on top, you've got a horse race. It is Spectre Springer off stride. It is Fox River Luke. Battle King races second. In third, Prince of the Field. In fourth, Spectre Springer. As they round the far turn. And Battle King now going to try to go after Fox River Luke. Down the stretch they come. Out on top showing the way. It is Fox River Luke. Fox River Luke. Off stride, Spectre Springer. Second, Battle King. Third, Prince of the Field. Fourth, Spectre Springer. Fifth, Henry the Traveler. And sixth, Fuzzy Duck Going Spy. 204 and 1/5. 204 and 1 for the mile. Official results for race number 1. Horse number 1, Prince of the Field, was third. Horse number 2, Henry the Traveler, was fifth. Horse number 3, Battle King, was second. Horse number 4, Spectre Springer, was fourth. Horse number 5, Fox River Luke, your winner. And horse number 6, Fuzzy Duck Going Spy, was sixth. Top down, 3, 5, 2, 4, 1, 6 on the bottom. Quarter and 31 and 3. The half and 102 and 3. 3/4 and 134. The mile 204 and 1/5 for Fox River Luke. Fox River Luke, owned by leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Amos Hines trains. Royal Roland drives. 13 starts, 6 wins, and 4 thirds. Breeder Andy Nestle. Breeder Andy Nestle, Kentucky now, was the breeder. Congratulations to Lacey and trainer Amos Hines. Royal Roland kicking it off with a win with Fox River Luke. Official results. Prince of the Field third. Henry the Traveler fifth. Battle King second. Horse number 4, Spectre Springer fourth. Horse number 5, Fox River Luke, your winner. And horse number 6, Fuzzy Duck Going Spy, sixth. Top down, 3, 5, 2, 4, 1, 6 on the bottom. Quarter and 31 and 3. A half and 102 and 3. 3/4 and 134. The mile 204 and 1/5 for Fox River Luke. The Lucas Hall gelding out of a Neptune's Crown mare, breeder Andy Nestle, Kentucky. And up next going to be race number 2. One driver change. Number 3, C.R. Dudley, will be Royal Roland. Horse number 1, Handsome Harvey, owned by Timothy P. Limbs, Canton, South Dakota, trained and driven by Adam Hauser. 4 outings with 3 seconds. Last race to Humboldt was second. Horse number 2, Lucky to Be Sweet, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin, Benjamin DeLong, Beloit, Wisconsin, Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Will Rowland. 9 outings with 1 win, 4 seconds and 2/3. Last race at Humboldt was 6th. Horse number 3, C.R. Dudley, owned by Keith Carey, Columbus Junction, Iowa. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trains, Royal Roland drives. 9 outings with 2 wins and 3/3. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. Horse number 4, Detonator Dude, leased to Heidi Sainer, Selma, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Jason Telford drives. 9 outings with 3 seconds and 1/3. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 5, Multi-Millionaire, owned by Brady Joe Jensen, Washington, Pennsylvania, trained by Brandon Jensen, driven by Chad Swenson. 9 outings with 4 seconds and 3/3. Last race at Humboldt was 2nd. Horse number 6, Shotgun in the Hot Sun, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Corey Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 7 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last race at Humboldt was 7th. That is your field of 6. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, colt and gelding division. Well, it looks like the Pink Bomb Squad out of Chicago has made it onto the grounds today. Hanging out with a tough group. Tiffany Lyles, Tiffany's friends, glad to have them here from Chicago. Also shout out to Joe and Tiffany Young out of Ottumwa, first time at the harness races. Glad to have you. Boy, I tell you what, race fans, you've been involved in harness racing for many years. Doc and Althea Hine celebrating their 67th wedding anniversary. That is something to do. Put your hands together and wish Doc and Althea a happy 67th anniversary. 67 years. I'm sure he's always said, yes, dear, yes, hon, you're always right. That's right, Doc. Doc Hine out of Elkader, Iowa. And we do want to thank Chad LaRue of Ottumwa, Iowa on the bugle for the call of race 2. Thank you, Chadley. Horseman, trade your horses for race number 2. Yep, post break for race 2. 3-year-olds on the pace. Colton Gilding division. Horse number 1, Handsome Harvey with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, Lucky to Be Sweet with Will Rowland. Horse number 3, CR Dudley with Royal Rowland. Horse number 4, Detonator Dude with Jason Tilver. Horse number 5, Multi-Millionaire with Chad Swinson. And horse number 6, Shotgun in the Hot Sun with Dwayne Rowland. That is your field of 6 3-year-olds on the pace. Colt and Gilding division. At starter, Mike McDaniel picking up a field of 6. We'll score 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. Shotgun in the Hot Sun out of that back tier. Can go out of any position behind the 5 on the gate. Handsome Harvey, Lucky to Be Sweet, CR Dudley, Detonator Dude, and Multi-Millionaire all off the starting car. Shotgun in the Hot Sun out of the back tier. All looking good, picking up speed. 3-year-old pacing, Colts and Gildings. And here we go off and pacing is Lucky to Be Sweet getting out on top down to the inside. And now it is Handsome Harvey. Handsome Harvey down to the inside. Now going to take the lead. Handsome Harvey out on top. Racing second is Lucky to Be Sweet. Racing third, it is CR Dudley. Racing in that 4th position is Shotgun in the Hot Sun. In 5th, Detonator Dude. And racing 6th is Multi-Millionaire. As they head to the quarter pole, it is Handsome Harvey. 29 seconds, quick opening tempo, 29 seconds. Out on top, showing the way, it is Handsome Harvey. Racing second is Lucky to Be Sweet. In third is CR Dudley. In 4th, Shotgun in the Hot Sun. In 5th, racing 5th, this Detonator Dude now on the move from the back. It is Multi-Millionaire. Multi-Millionaire up to try to battle for that 4th position. As they come to the half, it is Handsome Harvey with Adam Hauser out on the front end. 59 seconds, 59. It's 29 to the quarter, 59 to the half. Equal fractions right there out on the front end. It's Handsome Harvey. Now, Shotgun in the Hot Sun tips out, and a Detonator Dude now up to fill that hole. On to the outside is Multi-Millionaire. Off a 2 down the backside as they head to the 3-quarter pole. Lucky to Be Sweet now tips out. You've got a horse race as they go to the 3-quarter pole. Handsome Harvey and Lucky to Be Sweet. Lucky to Be Sweet now takes the top. 129 and 3/5, 129 and 3. It's Lucky to Be Sweet out on top. Racing second, it is Handsome Harvey. And you've got him 3 over for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And they turn for home. Out on top, showing the way, it is Lucky to Be Sweet with Will Rowland. In 2nd, Handsome Harvey. In 3rd, Multi-Millionaire. It is Lucky to Be Sweet. Handsome Harvey 2nd. 3rd will go to Multi-Millionaire. 4th, Detonator Dude. 5th, Shotgun of the Hot Sun. And 6th, CR Dudley. 159 and 4/5, 159 and 4 for Lucky to Be Sweet. And that will tie a lifetime best set as a 2-year-old, 159 and 4/5 here at Watch Here as a 2-year-old, and tying at 159 and 4, the best performance in 2022. And going to be making the way the winner circle will be the number 2 horse, Lucky to Be Sweet, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Benjamin DeLong, Beloit, Wisconsin. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Will Rowland. That'll make 10 starts, 2 wins, 4 seconds, and 2/3, tying the lifetime best, 159 and 4 5ths for Lucky to Be Sweet. Sired by Luck Be With You. Out of the Arts Place mare, breeder Allen and Randall Eden, Lone Tree, Iowa. Yeah, official results for race 2. Horse number 1, Handsome Harvey, was second. Horse number 2, Lucky to Be Sweet, your winner. Horse number 3, C.R. Dudley, was sixth. Horse number 4, Detonator Dude, was fourth. Horse number 5, Multi-Millionaire, was third. And horse number 6, Shotgun in the Hot Sun, was fifth. Top down, 2, 1, 6, 4, 3, 5 on the bottom. Quarter and 29, half and 59, 3/4 and 129 and 3. The mile, 159 and 4 5ths for Lucky to Be Sweet, tying a lifetime best, 159 and 4 for Lucky to Be Sweet. Up next, going to be race number 3. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the Trot, Filly Division. Field of 5. Number 5 horse, Hoofing It Swan Going Spy, Carrie Sturts. Driver change on the 5. Hoofing It Swan Going Spy will be Carrie Sturts. Horse number 1, Secretive Kate, owned by John Sainer, Batavia, Iowa. Jason Telfer, Selma, Iowa. John Sainer trains. Jason Telfer drives. 9 outings with 4 wins, 2 seconds, and 1/3. Last race at Humboldt was third, place 4th. Horse number 2, Merle, owned by Fred Wagner, Wellman, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 14 outings with 5 wins and 3 seconds. Last race at Humboldt picked up a win, 2:04 and a new lifetime mark. Horse number 3, DP Cantab's Girl, owned by Thomas and Kathy Shipley, Cahoga, Missouri, Royal Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Thomas Shipley trains, Royal Roland drives. 9 outings with 5 wins, 2 seconds, and 1/3. Last race at Humboldt was third. Horse number 4, Bear Shot, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman and Chad Swinson. 9 outings with 1 second and 3/3. Last race at Humboldt was 4th, place 3rd. And horse number 5, Hoofing It Swan Going Spy, owned by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Kathy Raymond trains, Carrie Sturts drives. 9 outings. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. That is your field of 5. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the Trot, Filly Division. And like we said earlier, stop on down, pick up some good food down at the concession area. They do have a fresh out of the oven Texas sheet cake, and also I think there was just a few slices of that angel food cake left down there. Chips, candy bars, sandwiches, and much more. Oh, the angel food cake is gone, Dave. And we do want to thank Mary Carey on the bugle for the call of Race Street. Looked like she come up and got some Iowa harness racing swag, a lot of it. She's set for the colder days ahead. Sweatshirts, zip up, hooded, you name it, stomp on down, and some new collars, some very neat looking collars. So see Dana Meyer down there. We still got time to get those. And got a couple new prints down there. So changing it up a little bit, stop down, pick up some Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association, Iowa Harness Racing swag. So 3-year-old Iowa registered trotting fillies, field of 5. Post break for the 3rd, horse number 1, Secretive Kate with Jason Telfer. There is the 3 horse, DP Cantab's Girl with Royal Roland. Number 2, Merle with Adam Hauser. Number 4, Beershot with Chad Swinson. And the 5, Hoofing It Swan Going Spy with Carrie Sturts. Field of 5. Sophomore trotting fillies. And starter Mike McDaniel picking up a field of 5. All 5 will race off the gate. 3-year-old trotting fillies with driver Lyle Miller. As they work past the draw gate, Secretive Kate, Merle, DP Cantab's Girl, Beershot, and Hoofing It Swan Going Spy. Picking up speed. And here we go off and trotting. Sophomore trotting fillies. It is Secretive Kate and Merle. Battle for the top down into turn 1. Is Secretive Kate. Merle races 2nd and 3rd. DP Cantab's Girl in 4th. Beershot racing 5th. Hoofing It Swan Going Spy. As they race off a 2, head down the backside. Out on top, it's Secretive Kate. Kate out on top. Merle sitting right there in that 2 pocket. Now DP Cantab's Girl wanting to go on the outside. First over, first up as they head to the quarter pole. DP Cantab's Girl up to battle Merle. As they go to the quarter, it's Secretive Kate. 31 seconds, 31, your quick opening tempo off stride is Beershot. Getting out on top, it's Secretive Kate. Racing 2nd, Merle. In 3rd, DP Cantab's Girl now going to drop in that 3 pocket. Racing 4th, Beershot. And 5th is Hoofing It Swan Going Spy. Your top 3 right there. Secretive Kate, Merle, and in 3rd, DP Cantab's Girl. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile, it's Secretive Kate with Jason Telfer in command as they come to the half. 102 and 3 fifths, 102 and 3, so 31 and 3 on the split. Out on top it is Secretive Kate. Merle now going to tip out, up to try to battle. Racing third, DP Cantab's Girl. You've got a horse race for the top. Off of 2 down the backside. It's Secretive Kate and Merle. Down the backside as they go to the 3/4 pole. It's Secretive Kate, Merle to the outside, the DP Cantab's Girl. And you have got 1.5, 2 lengths cover the whole field right there on the front end on those top 3. 134 and 1 fifth, 134 and 1. And out on top, it is Secretive Kate. Merle to the outside. Racing third, DP Cantab's Girl. Going to have to go 3 over if it's going to go anywhere. As they round the far turn, down the stretch, Secretive Kate, Merle. Down the wire, you've got a horse race. DP Cantab's Girl looking for racing room. Merle digs in. Merle going to pick up the win. Second photo. Secretive Kate, DP Cantab's Girl for second. Beer Shot will take fourth. And Hoopin' It Swan Going Spy will be fifth. 205 and 2 fifths. 205 and 2 for Merle. So Merle picking up the win. And photo between Secretive Kate and DP Cantab's Girl. At number 2 horse, Merle, owned by Fred Wagner, Wellman, Iowa. Trained and driven by Adam Hauser. That'll make 15 starts, 6 wins, 3 seconds for Merle. The Major Athens filly out of a Donnerell mare. Breeder, Ura Gingrich, Ohio. The breeder. Yeah, fish results for the third. Horse number 1, Secretive Kate, in the photo was third. Horse number 2, Merle, your winner. Horse number 3, DP Cantab's Girl, was second. Horse number 4, Beer Shot, was fourth. And horse number 5, Hoopin' It Swan Going Spy, was fifth. Top down, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5 on the bottom. Quarter and 31, a half and 102 and 3. 3/4 and 134 and 1. The mile, 205 and 2 fifths for Merle. Fred Wagner, the owner, trained and driven by Adam Hauser. 15 outings with 6 wins and 3 seconds for the Major Athens filly. Up next, going to be race number 4, 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Filly division. One driver change. Number 3 may be sneaky. Will be Chad Swinson. Horse number 1, Keeping My Distance, owned by Stephanie, Justin, and James Gould. Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains. James Gould drives. 9 outings with 1 second, 1 third. Last race to Humboldt was 5th. Horse number 2, Spunky Town, owned by Mark Minton, Perry, Iowa. Joseph Kilberg, Preston, Iowa. Kevin C. Kilberg, Columbus Junction. Trained by Mark Minton, driven by Mark Minton. 9 outings, 1 win, 3 seconds, 1 third. Last race to Humboldt was 2nd. Horse number 3, Watch Here. No, horse number 3 may be sneaky. Owned by Bernard E. Nanke, Waterloo, Iowa. Scott Smith trains. Chad Swinson drives. 6 outings with 3 wins and 1 third. Has won its last 2 starts. And last race at Humboldt picked up a win, 202 and 1/5, a new lifetime mark. Horse number 4, Watch Here. Connie and Roger Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa, the owners. Trained and driven by Dwayne Rowland. 8 outings with 4 thirds. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 5, Huntress, owned by John W. Hendricks, Humboldt, Iowa. Joel McDaniel trains. Adam Hauser drives. 10 outings with 9 wins, 1 second. Last race at Humboldt picked up a win. And horse number 6, Thinking of a Card, owned by Mike Conti, Yorktown, Iowa. Joseph Rico Jr., Westbury, New York. Trained by Mike Conti, driven by Royal Roland. 8 outings with 2 wins and 2 thirds. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. That is your field of 6. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, Filly division. And we do want to thank Roger Rowland, sitting right down here off of turn number 1, enjoying the harness races. Raj was collecting the money earlier. Now he's enjoying the harness races from race right down there in turn number 1. Thank you, Raj. Horseman, parade your horses for race number 4. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, filly division, the sophomore Payson fillies. Yeah, post parade for race number 4. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. Field of 6, three-year-old Iowa registered on the pace filly division. We'll score 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. Horse number 1, keeping my distance. The gray filly with James Gould. Horse number 2, Spunky Town with Mark Minton. Horse number 3, Maybe Sneaky with Chad Swinson. Horse number 4, Watch Here with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 5, Huntress with Adam Hauser. And horse number 6, Thinking of a Card with Royal Roland. Field of 6, sophomore pacing fillies. Well, 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. Thinking of a Card out of that back tier. As they round the far turn, work past the draw gate. Or race number 4 on our 9 race card here this afternoon. Keokuk County Fairgrounds here, and watch your Iowa harness racing. Picking up speed, sophomore Payson fillies, and here we go off and Payson. And it is through the middle of the 3, Maybe Sneaky. Maybe Sneaky gonna get out on top, racing 2nd. Keep my distance, Spunky Town in 3rd, racing 4th. It is Thinking of a Card. Racing in 5th, Watch Here in 6th, this Huntress. Off a 2 down the backside for the first time out on top, showing the way. It's Maybe Sneaky. Maybe Sneaky, your race leader as they head down the backside. Racing 2nd, keeping my distance. Racing 3rd is Spunky Town. As they go to the quarter pole, out on top, it is Maybe Sneaky. 31 and 1/5, 31 and 1. Out on top, showing the way, Maybe Sneaky. Racing second, keeping my distance. Spunky Town right there in that 3 pocket. Racing fourth, thinking of a card. Now Huntress from the back up to take over. Fifth now looks for fourth. First over, first up. As they make their way down, to complete the first half of the mile out on the front end. Now also sneaking out is Spunky Town. Spunky Town up to battle for second. At the half, it is Maybe Sneaky. 102 and 3/5, 102 and 3. So 31 and 2/5 on the split. And on top, it is Maybe Sneaky. Racing second, Spunky Town. Locked to the inside is keeping my distance. To the outside, Huntress races fourth. In fifth, thinking of a card. In sixth is Watch Here. Down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. Going 3 over is Huntress. Maybe Sneaky taking them to the 3/4 pole. 132 and 2/5, 132 and 2. They picked it up now. You've got a battle up on the front end. It is Maybe Sneaky, Spunky Town, and Huntress. As they round the far turn, you've got them 3 over. You've got a horse race as they round the far turn. Down the stretch, through the middle, it's Spunky Town. To the far outside, Huntress. Who's it going to be? They stand on the accelerator. They dig in. Spunky Town, Huntress. It is Spunky Town. Picking up the win, Huntress second. 202 flat, 202 for the mile for Spunky Town. And your winner will be the number 2, Spunky Town, owned by Mark Minton, Perry, Iowa, Joseph Kilberg, Preston, Iowa, Kevin C. Kilberg, Columbus Junction. Trained by Mark Minton, driven by Mark Minton. That'll make 10 starts, second win of 2022, 6th lifetime for the In Over My Head out of a Towner's Big Guy mare. Lisa Peters, the breeder, Grinnell, Iowa. Into the winner's circle, Spunky Town, 202 for the mile. Well, good to see Joe Kilberg in the winner's circle. Good to see you, Joe. Fish results for race 4. Horse number 1, Keeping My Distance, was third. Horse number 2, Spunky Town, your winner. Horse number 3, Maybe Sneaky, was fourth. Horse number 4, Watch Here, was sixth. Horse number 5, Huntress, was second. And horse number 6, Thinking of a Card, was fifth. Top down, 3, 1, 4, 6, 2, 5 on the bottom. Quarter in 31 and 1. The half in 102 and 3. 3/4 in 132 and 2. The mile 202 for Spunky Town. Up next, going to be race number 5. Scheduled to be a field of 6. We do have a scratch. Number 2, My Overlay, scratch 6. Horse number 1, No Mo Fashion, owned by Set the Pace Racing LLC, Cashago City, Minnesota. Joel McDaniel, Humboldt, Iowa. Joel McDaniel trains, Mark Minton drives. 10 outings, 3 wins, 5 seconds, 1/3. Last race at Humboldt was second. Horse number 2, My Overlay, is scratch 6. Horse number 3, Wilson Hall, by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa. Tyson Paris, Tumwa, Iowa. Norman Nestle, Stevensville, Montana. Trained by Adam Hauser, driven by Adam Hauser. 12 outings with 2 wins, 2 seconds, and 5/3. Last race at Humboldt picked up a win, 2:05 and 1/5, new lifetime mark. Horse number 4, Patch and Swan Going Spy, owned by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Trained by Kathy Raymond, driven by Kerry Sturts. 15 outings with 1 win, 2 seconds, and 5/3. Last race at Humboldt was 4th place, 3rd. Horse number 5, CR Sox, owned by Rick Huffman and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Keith M. Wilson, Marengo. Rick Huffman trains. Chad Swenson drives. 9 outings, 1 win, 4 seconds, and 1/3. Last race at Humboldt was 3rd place, 4th. And horse number 6, Blazing Lifter, leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Trained by Amos Hines, driven by Jason Ludwig. 10 outings with 1 win and 2/3. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. That is your field of 5 due to the scratch, so we'll score 4 on the gate with 1 trailer in your 3-year-old Iowa registered on the Trot Colt and Gelding division. And we do want to thank the lovely Janine Duncan. Watch your Iowa on the bugle for the call of race 5. Thank you, Janine. Excellent job on the bugle. Horseman, parade your horses for race 5. Sophomore trotting Colts and Geldings. Field of 5, No Mo Fashion, Wilson Hall, Patch and Swan Going Spy, CR Sox, and Blazing Lifter. Out post break for race 5. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. We're registered 3 years of age. On the trot, Colton Gilding Division. Horse number 1, No Mo Fashion with Mark Minton. Number 2 horse is Scratch. Number 3, Wilson Hall with Adam Hauser. Horse number 4, Patch and Swan Going Spy with Kerry Sturts. Horse number 5, CR Sox with Chad Swinson. And the 6, Blazing Lifter with Jason Ledway. Field of 5. I'd like to give a shout out to Nancy Carey, actually watching and babysitting at home, watching on our YouTube live stream. Said the kids being outstanding, Mary and Kevin. And starter Mike McDaniel calling for a field of 5. We'll score 4 on the gate with 1 trailer. Number 2 horse, My Overlay, is a scratch. They're allowed to slide over in the post position. We'll have 1 through 4 on the gate. No Mo Fashion, Wilson Hall, Patch and Swan Going Spy, and CR Sox. Blazing Lifter out of that back tier. As they work past the draw gate. Sophomore trotting Colts and Gildings. Iowa registered. All looking good. Picking up speed. 3-year-old trotting Colts and Gildings. And here we go, off and trotting. It's No Mo Fashion. To the far outside is CR Sox, and through the middle, Patch and Swan Going Spy. Out on top, showing the way, it's No Mo Fashion. No Mo Fashion, your race leader. Racing second is Patch and Swan Going Spy. Wilson Hall races third. CR Sox in fourth. In fifth is Blazing Lifter. Off a 2 down the backside. All single file nose to tail now. Out on top, it is No Mo Fashion. No Mo Fashion, your race leader. Racing second. Patch and Swan Going Spy as they go to the quarter. 31 and 2 fifths, 31 and 2. No Mo Fashion with Mark Minton out on the front end. Looking for a driving double. Out on the front end is No Mo Fashion. Racing second. Patch and Swan Going Spy. Wilson Hall races third. CR Sox in fourth. Racing fifth is Blazing Lifter. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end. It's No Mo Fashion. No Mo Fashion out on top with Mark Minton. As they come to the half, it's No Mo Fashion. 104 and 4 fifths, 104 and 4, squeaking out a blistering 33 and 2 fifths. Out on the front, No Mo Fashion. Racing second, it's Patch and Swan Going Spy. Wilson Hall now tips over, first up. Racing in that fourth position is CR Sox. In fifth is Blazing Lifter. Down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, No Mo Fashion. Got to take them to the 3/4 pole. Wilson Hall still parked to the outside for second. 136, they picked it up 33 and 1/5 out on the point, and showing the way it is No Mo Fashion. Off stride is Blazing Lifter. You've got a battle for second. Also, CR Sox off stride as they round the far turn. Out on top, showing the way, it's No Mo Fashion. Patch and Swan Going Spy and Wilson Hall for second. And it's going to be No Mo Fashion second. Patch and Swan Going Spy in second. Third, Wilson Hall. 2:06 and 3 fifths. For No Mo Fashion. Mark Minton driving double back-to-back with No Mo Fashion. And official results for race number 5. Horse number 1, No Mo Fashion, your winner. Horse number 2, My Overlay was scratched. Horse number 3, Wilson Hall was third. Horse number 4, Patches Swan Going Spy was second. Horse number 5, CR Sox was fourth. And horse number 6, Blazing Lifter was fifth. Top down, 1, scratch 3, 2, 4, 5 on the bottom. Quarter 31 and 2, 104 and 4, 136, 206 and 3/5. And No Mo Fashion, owned by Set the Pace Racing, LLC, Chicago City, Minnesota. Joel McDaniel, trained by Joel McDaniel, driven by Mark Minton. Driving double for Mark Minton, back to back. Up next, race number 6. Field of 6, no changes. Horse number 1, He's Special, owned by Stephen A. Huffman, Lindstrom, Minnesota. Trained by Justin Gould, driven by Mark Minton. 11 outings, 4 wins, has won its last 3 starts. Has a new lifetime mark, 159 and 1/5, coming at Humboldt with 4 seconds. Horse number 2, Stone Cold Savage, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. 11 outings with 1 win, 2 seconds, and 4/3. Last race in Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 3, Hangman McGee, owned by Terry T. Latin, Marshall, Texas. Amos Hines trains, Royal Roland drives. 11 outings with 6 wins, 2 seconds, 2/3. Last race at Humboldt picked up a win, 159 and 2/5, a new lifetime mark. Horse number 4, Night King, owned by Set the Pace Racing, LLC, Chicago City, Minnesota. Michael H. Wolf, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Trained by Jason Ludwig, driven by Jason Ludwig. 20 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 5, Point Me High, owned by Brian D. Amphenson, Kenyon, Minnesota. Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Adam Hauser. 14 outings with 3 wins, 2 seconds, and 2/3. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. And horse number 6, Knox the Fox, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Will Rowland. 9 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last race at Humboldt was 3rd. That is your field of 6. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, Colt and Gelding division for race 6 on our 9-race card. And a reminder, end of summer potluck going to be happening next Sunday after the races. Yes, next Sunday, please bring a dish with something in it to share along with your lawn chairs and your drink that you prefer. Bring your own beverages down for the potluck, end of summer potluck going on Sunday after the races. Fans, along with horsemen, are invited. And we do want to thank Dixie Shipley on the bugle for the call of the sixth race. Thank you, Dixie. Horseman, prayed your horses for race number 6. Horseman, prayed your horses for the 6th. And post break for race number 6. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. This will be your sophomore pacing Colts and Gildings. Field of 6. Horse number 1, He's Special with Mark Minton. Can he make it 3 in a row? Horse number 2, Stone Cold Savage with Gary Lyles. Horse number 3, Hangman McGee with Royal Roland. Horse number 4, Night King with Jason Ledwick. Horse number 5, Point Me High, Adam Hauser. And the 6, Knox the Fox with Will Rowland. Field of 6, 3-year-old, Iowa registered on the pace, Colt and Gilding division. So Hangman McGee coming off a win of 159-2 up at Humboldt, and also He's Special picking up a win as one of his last two, 159-1. We get set to go, race 6. And starter Mike McDonnell, along with driver Lyle Miller in position over at the quarter pole, have called for a field of 6. 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. Gate is rolling. He's Special, Stone Cold Savage, Hangman McGee, Night King, and Point Me High all off the gate. Knox the Fox out of that back tier. As around the far turn, work past the draw gate. Sophomore pacing Colts and Gildings. Iowa registered as around the far turn. Make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 6. Field of 6. And here we go, off and pacing. Down to the inside as He's Special and Hangman McGee to the outside. You've got a battle over the top. Also Point Me High now going to drop it out in, trying to look for that 4 position. Racing third, it is Stone Cold Savage. Out on top, He's Special. He's Special with Mark Minton out on the front end. He's Special, your race leader. Racing second is Hangman McGee. Racing third, Stone Cold Savage. Point Me High races fourth. Night King races fifth, and 6 Knox the Fox at the quarter. 31 seconds, 31, and is He's Special. He's Special out on the front end. Racing in that second spot, Hangman McGee. Racing third, Stone Cold Savage. Point Me High in fourth. In fifth, it is Night King now, a little moving and shaking now. First over, first up to the outside, Knox the Fox. Knox the Fox on the move up to take over fifth. As they come to the half, it is He's Special. He's Special now. Point Me High also tips out. 102 and 3/5, 102 and 3. Out on the front end, it is He's Special. Hangman McGee now up to battle. You've got a horse race as they head off at 2. Down the backside, He's Special digs in. And racing second is Hangman McGee up into third. Point Me High. Racing fourth is Stone Cold Savage. As they head to the 3/4 pole, it's He's Special. He's Special, still your race leader. Hangman McGee still parked to the outside. 132, 132. Out on the front end, He's Special. Mark Minton looking for a driving triple. 3 in a row. It is He's Special out on the front end. Racing second. Now Point Me High up to take over second. Hangman McGee races third. As they come to the wire, out on top, it is He's Special. Photo for second between Point Me High and Hangman McGee for second and third. 2 minutes. 2 minutes flat for He's Special. He's Special. 3 in a row. Driving triple for Mark Minton. And going to be making the way. The winner circle will be the number 1, owned by Tony Huffman Jr. Actually, Stephen A. Huffman Jr., known as Tony Huffman, Lindstrom, Minnesota. Trained by Justin Gould, driven by Mark Minton. That'll make 12 starts, 5 wins, 4 seconds for He's Special. Sired by He's Watching on a Western Hanover mare. Tony Huffman, Minnesota, the breeder. Mark Minton, 3 in a row. That is a true driving triple. Fish results for the 6th race. Horse number 1, He's Special, your winner. Horse number 2, Stone Cold Savage, was 4th. Horse number 3, Hangman McGee, was 2nd in the photo. Horse number 4, Night King, was 6th. Horse number 5, Point Me High, was 3rd. And horse number 6, Knox the Fox, was 5th. Top down, 1, 4, 2, 6, 3, 5 on the bottom. Quarter and 31, half and 102 and 3, 3/4 and 132. The mile, 2 minutes flat for He's Special. That makes 4 in a row. That makes 11 starts with 12 starts, 5 wins, 4 seconds for He's Special. And Mark Minton driving triple. And up next, going to be race 7 on our 9-race card. Field of 5 with 3 driver changes. Horse number 2, Luna Loves So Good, will be Mark Minton. Horse number 4, Flying Cow Chips, with Adam Hauser. And the 5, Intrepid Swan Going Spy, with Carrie Sturts. Horse number 1, SV Soxy's Girl, owned by Royal and Barb Roland, Grinnell, Iowa, Dale High and Elkhart, Iowa. Royal Roland trains and drives. 4 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 1 third. Was 2nd at Humboldt last weekend. Horse number 2, Luna Loves So Good, owned by Kevin R. McGee, Clintonville, Wisconsin. Brandon Jensen trains, Mark Minton drives. 10 outings with 3 seconds. Last raced at Humboldt was 2nd. Horse number 3, Faithful Filly, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Trained by Rick Huffman, driven by Chad Swenson. Been out 8 times, 1 win, 1 second, and 3 thirds. Last raced at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 4, Flying Cow Chips, Owned by Brandon Jensen, Odison, Iowa. Brandon Jensen trains. Adam Hauser drives. 9 outings with 2 wins, 3 seconds, and 2/3. Last race at Humble picked up a win. New lifetime mark 204 and 3/5. Horse number 5, Intrepid Swan Golden Spy. Owned and trained by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Driven by Carrie Sturch. 14 outings with 1/3. Last race at Humble was 5th. That is your field of 5. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the Trot Filly division. And we do want to thank Dinah Gooch. Dinah, blow your horn for race 7. Thank you, Dinah. Horseman, parade your horses for the 7th. SV Soxy's Girl, Luna Loves So Good, Faithful Filly, Flying Cow Chips, and Intrepid Swan Golden Spy. Yeah, post parade for race number 7. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. Horse number 1, SV Soxy's Girl with Royal Roland. Horse number 2, Luna Loves So Good with Mark Minton. Horse number 3, Faithful Filly with Chad Swenson. Horse number 4, Flying Cow Chips with Adam Hauser. And horse number 5, Intrepid Swan Golden Spy with Carrie Sturts. Mark Minton, can he make it a 4-bagger? 4 in a row. SV Soxy's Girl, Luna Loves So Good, Faithful Filly, Flying Cow Chips, and Intrepid Swan Golden Spy. Sophomore Trotting Fillies. Yeah, it looks like the number 1, SV Soxy's Girl, just circling. We thought maybe he was headed to the barn, just circling. And starter Mike McDonnell picking up a field of 5 sophomore trotting fillies. Gate is rolling. All 5 off the gate. SV Soxy's Girl, Luna Loves So Good, Faithful Filly, Flying Cow Chips, and Intrepid Swan going Spy. As around the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 7 on our 9 race card. Picking up speed. And here we go, off and trotting. Off stride is Flying Cow Chips. Getting out on top, it's Luna Loves So Good. Faithful Filly. And down to the inside, SV Soxy's Girl. Out on top, Luna Loves So Good with Mark Minton. Faithful Filly races second and third. SV Soxy's Girl in fourth. It is Intrepid Swan going Spy and Flying Cow Chips races fifth. Down the backside, Luna Loves So Good with Mark Minton going to take them to the quarter. Luna Loves So Good to the quarter. 30 and 3 fifths, 30 and 3. Out on top, showing the way. It's Luna Loves So Good. Racing second is Faithful Filly. In third, SV Soxy's Girl. Racing fourth after the early break is Flying Cow Chips. In fifth, Intrepid Swan going Spy. As they make their way down to complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, it's Luna Loves So Good. Luna Loves So Good, bringing them to the half with Mark Minton in command. 101 to the half. Racing second, Faithful Filly. Racing third, SV Soxy's Girl. In fourth, it is Flying Cow Chips. In fifth, Intrepid Swan going Spy. Off a 2 down the backside. Luna Loves So Good. Faithful Filly races second. As they head to the 3/4 pole, it's Luna Loves So Good. Taking them to the 3/4 pole. 132. Luna Loves So Good. Racing second. Faithful Filly. In third, SV Soxy's Girl. SV Soxy's Girl now takes a look to the outside for second. Out on the front end, Luna Loves So Good. Out on top, Mark Minton looking for a grand slam. 4 true driving wins in a row. Luna Loves So Good. Picking up the win. Second will go to SV Soxy's Girl. Third, Faithful Filly. Fourth, Flying Cow Chips. And fifth will go to Intrepid Swan going Spy. 2:03, 1/5. New lifetime mark for Luna Loves So Good. And the official results for race 7, Horseman 1, SV Soxy's Girl was second. Horse number 2, Luna Loves So Good, your winner. Horse number 3, Faithful Billy, was third. Horse number 4, Flying Cow Chips, was fourth. And horse number 5, Intrepid Swan, Going Spy, was fifth. Top down, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom. Course, quarter and 30 and 3/5, a half and 101, 3/4 and 132, the mile 203 and 1/5. That is a new lifetime mark for Luna Loves So Good, owned by Kevin McGee, Clintonville, Wisconsin. Brandon Jensen trains, Mark Minton drives, Mark Minton 4 in a row. That makes 11 starts, 1 win, 3 seconds. Luna Loves So Good, sired by Southwind Cobra out of the SOS Lunar Eclipse mare, Almar Foxy Lunar. Breeder Van Otterloo Stables, Rock Valley, Iowa. That will make her 4th lifetime win in 22 tries. Four wins in a row. He's hotter than hot. Don't touch him. He's on fire. Mark Minton. Luna Loves So Good. Getting to the winner's circle. Been close. New lifetime mark, 203 and 1/5 for Luna Loves So Good. Up next, race number 8, going to be your Iowa registered 3 years of age. On the pace, Philly Division, field of 5. One driver change. Number 1, forcing between you, will be Royal Roland. Royal Roland getting the call to drive the number 1. Forcing between you, leased to Lorenzo Gooch, Missouri City, Texas, trained by Lorenzo Gooch, driven by Royal Roland. 14 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 4 thirds. Last race, Humboldt was third. Horse number 2, She's a Desire, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Wayne M. Moldhauser, Lake Mills, Wisconsin. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Will Rowland. 8 outings, 4 wins, 1 second. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. Horse number 3, Trans Mini, owned by Evelyn Lyles, Batavia, Iowa, trained and driven by Gary Lyles. 10 outings with 2 wins, 1 second, and 2 thirds. Last race at Humboldt was third. Horse number 4, Little Shar, owned by Stephanie James, Justin Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains, James Gould drives. 9 outings, 2 wins, 6 seconds. Last race Humboldt was second. And horse number 5, Yvette Yankee, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Corey Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Trained by Dwayne Rowland, driven by Corey Larson. 7 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 1 third. That is your field of 5. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, filly division. And we do want to thank Beretta Wennington on the bugle for the call of the eighth. Thank you, Beretta. Horseman, parade your horses for race number 8. And post break for the A's. Horse number 1, Horseman Between You with Royal Rollin'. Horse number 2, She's a Desire with Will Rollin'. Horse number 3, Transmene with Gary Lyles. Horse number 4, Little Shar with James Gould. And the 5, You Bet Yankee with Corey Larson. That starter Mike McDaniel picking up a field of 5. Sophomore pacing fillies, all 5 off the gate. Horse in between you, She's a Desire, Transmene, Little Shar, You Bet Yankee. As around the bar turn, make their way down for the start of race number 8 on our 9 race card, picking up speed. 3-year-old pacing fillies. And here we go off and pacing through the middle and down to the inside. It is She's a Desire with Will Rollin' getting out on top, racing second. It is Transmene racing in that 3rd position is Little Shar in 4th. Is Horseman Between You and 5th, You Bet Yankee. Off at 2 down the backside for the first time. She's a Desire, the Real Desire filly out on top. As they head to the quarter pole, She's a Desire, your race leader, Transmene and Chase racing in that 2nd spot. 30 seconds flat. Out on top showing the way. It is She's a Desire. She's a Desire, and on the front end, racing 2nd is Transmene. Racing 3rd, Little Shar. In 4th, Horseman Between You. In 5th, You Bet Yankee. All nose to tail. 5.5 lengths cover the field. Now a little moving and shaking now. Moving out is Little Shar as they come to the half. Out on top on the front end is She's a Desire. 101 and 1/5, 101 and 1. Out on the front end is She's a Desire. She's a Desire, your race leader. Up a Little Shar racing 2nd. In 3rd, Transmene. In 4th, Horseman Between You. In 5th, Yes, You Bet Yankee. Down the backside as I go to the 3/4 pole, you've got a horse race 2 by 2. As I go to the 3/4 pole, it is still Little Shar with the nose. 132, 132. She's a Desire, Little Shar. As they battle for the top, Transmene races 3rd. I'm going to have to go 3 over, but here comes You Bet Yankee. And also to the far outside. As they come to the wire, forcing between you. You've got a horse race through the middle. You've got a photo for the win. Looks like the 3, Transmene at the wire. 202 flat for the mile. Quarter in 30 seconds. The half in 101 and 1. 3/4 in 132. The mile 202. And we will photo it out. And photo, the number 3 Trans Mini, your winner. Official results for race 8. Horse number 1, Force in Between You, was 4th. Horse number 2, She's a Desire, was 5th. Horse number 3, Trans Mini, your winner. Horse number 4, Little Char, was 2nd. And horse number 5, Yvette Yankee, was 3rd. Top down, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. Quarter and 30 seconds, half and 101 3 quarters 132, mile 202 for Trans Mini. Owned by Evelyn M. Lyles, Batavia, Iowa, trained and driven by Gary Lyles. That'll make 11 starts with 3 wins, 1 second, and 2 thirds. Transcending filly out of a Real Artist mare breeder, the late Paul Lyles. Now that is called Pretty in Pink down there. How about it? The ladies from Chicago getting to the winner's circle. Congratulations to Trans Mini and the connections. Gary Lyles, Tiffany Lyles, Evelyn Lyles picking up the win. 202. Up next, race number 9. Going to be our B class, going for $2,000. Iowa Sire, 3 years of age. And non-winners, $3,000. They exceeded $3,000 in earnings, eligible for claim for $4,000 for Colts and Gildings, $4,100 for fillies. Do have a number 2 horse eligible for claim. Joni said so, $4,100. Number 1, Mandy's Pretty Girl, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Adam Hauser drives. 10 outings, 1 win, 3 seconds, 2 thirds. Last race, Humboldt was 6th. Horse number 2, Joni Said So, owned by J.J. DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Kevin Kilberg, Columbus Junction. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by James Gould. 13 outings with 3 wins, 3 seconds, and 3 thirds. Last race, Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 3, Over the Edge of Honor, owned by Barbara and Royal Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Royal Roland trains and drives. Been out 7 times with 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third. Last race, Humboldt was a winner in 2:02 and 4/5. Horse number 4, Opal's Little Garnet, owned, trained, and driven by Frank L. Chitwood, Centerville, Missouri. 10 outings with 1 second, 2 thirds. Last race, Humboldt was third. Horse number 5, Garzilla, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa, Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Chad Swenson drives. 12 outings, 2 wins, 2 seconds, 1 third. Last race to Humboldt was 6. That is your field of 5. 3-year-old on the pace. This is a mixed division. 2 girls, 3 boys. And we do want to thank Sherry Bunker on the bugle for the call of the ninth. Thank you, Sherry. Horseman, prayed your horses for the ninth. Post parade for the ninth. Horse number 1, Mandy's Pretty Girl with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, Joni Said So with James Gould. Horse number 3, Over the Edge of Honor with Royal Roland. Horse number 4, Opal's Little Garnet with Frank Chitwood. And the 5, Garzilla with Chad Swenson. as they round the far turn. Make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 9. Ninth and final race of the afternoon. All looking good, picking up speed. 3-year-old pacing, mixed division. And here we go. Off and pacing is the 2 Joni Said So. And eligible for claim out on the front end. Racing second is Opal's Little Garnet. Now up to battle. It is Over the Edge of Honor. Over the Edge of Honor up to take over third. Now second. Now goes after your race leader. Down the backside as they head to the quarter pole. It's Joni Said So and Over the Edge of Honor. Over the Edge of Honor still parked to the outside. Not going to give an inch as they go to the quarter pole. 30 seconds, quick opening tempo, 30 seconds in your B division. Out on top, Over the Edge of Honor trying to clear, still parked to the outside, is Over the Edge of Honor. Now able to clear, Joni Said So races second. Battle for third, Garzilla to the outside as they make their way down. And still parked to the outside, thought he was able to clear. And back to the inside, Joni Said So, Over the Edge of Honor. 1 minute. They're on a 2-minute clip in your B class. Out on the front end, it is Joni Said So. Over the Edge of Honor races second. And now Opal's Little Garnet up to take over second. Over the Edge of Honor races third. Garzilla in fourth. And Mandy's Pretty Girl in fifth. As they head to the 3/4 pole, it is Joni Said So with James Gould in command. 131 and 2 Vis, 131 and 2. It's Joni Said So out on the front end, racing second. It is Opal's Little Garnet in third. Over the Edge of Honor, Garzilla and Mandy's Pretty Girl. As they round the far turn, it is all Joni Said So out on the front end with James Gould picking up the win. Joni Said So second. We'll go to Opal's Little Garnet. Third, Garzilla at the line. Fourth, Over the Edge of Honor. And fifth, we'll go to Mandy's Pretty Girl. 2:03. 2:03 for the mile. Slowed down on that backside. Quarter and 30 seconds, a half and a minute. 3/4 and 1:31 and 2. 2:03 for Joni Said So. Great job. 30 seconds to the quarter of the half and 1 minute. 3/4 and 1:31 and 2. 2:03 for the mile for Joni Said So. Owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Kevin C. Kilberg, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trains. James Gould get the driving win. That'll make 14 starts. 4 wins, 3 seconds, and 3/3. And number 2 horse was eligible for claim. No takers. No takers on the winner. $4,100. No claim. Top down, 5, 1, 4, 2, 3 on the bottom. 30 seconds, minute to the half, 1:31 and 2, 2:03. Joni Said So, the well said filly out of a I Am a Fool mare, breeder Hanover Shoe Farms, Pennsylvania. And on behalf of Iowa Harness Racing and Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association, we do thank you for tuning in to the races here. Reminder, we'll be back next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, And we will have the Horseman's Potluck into summer potluck going on Sunday after the races. Do thank you for tuning in and watching on our YouTube live feed. And we will see you back here next Saturday, 12:30 post time. And that will be your 2-year-olds along with your aged Iowa on the trot. And then on Sunday will be your 3-year-olds and aged Iowa on the pace next Saturday and Sunday right here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds. We do thank you for tuning in. We're going to sign off at this time.